Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Black Series Darth Vader. So, this figure probably has a pretty good rating for me. I'm going to go ahead and scoot the camera back here so I won't cause any shaking with this figure, besides just camera shaking. Actually, I'm just going to position the camera a little bit more sturdy than I usually do. So, here is the head sculpt here of the mask for Darth Vader. Zoom in and get a better detail there. Pretty nice detail. One thing cool I do think about this mask is you can actually pop this piece off. And not only does that show the back of the head, you can actually pop this piece off, which also shows in some detail. And then here's the actual head sculpt. See that? You can kind of see the detail there on his head. I got to do this or to go out of focus. Kind of see all the wrinkles and scratches on his head. Even detail over here. For the sake of the review, I'll just leave them off. But due to, I know it's going to fall off. But the head's on a ball joint, so it'll go up and down. Of course, this chain gets in the way. But the head will go up and then down. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. His control panel here, which has a little bit of problems to it, but not major. It's just the paint, or the sticker pattern they used have kind of gone wrong. Kind of back up here. So the arms will go up about here, but at a complete joint they'll go up there. Arms that are swivel, so you can kind of get that nice joint there. And then the same thing with the Ghostbusters, they just have a swivel in the arm as well as a bend down or bend up. There's no side to side, just up and down in the hand. And it's still okay. Same thing with this hand, there is an ab crunch with a swivel. So you can kind of see that all of this over here is actually sculpted behind the cape. I think that's where the joint is. No, oh wait. No, the joint's right here. But you really honestly can't tell if you get that lined up pretty nicely. Same thing with this belt. There's a swivel. These have the pretty much same articulation of the Ghostbusters, except I think they're just missing the complete. Yeah, this is as far as the legs will go. A swivel at the leg, a bend at the knee, a double joint at the knee. Look at that. That's a complete double bend. It does look weird with this boot, but you do get that articulation. Like, look at that. There's some nice articulation for Darth Vader to have, and this kind of joint. I think it's a ball joint actually on the leg. Maybe not. It's like a swivel. A forward and back on a peg. Yeah. So you can kind of. Well, I don't know if it's not. I don't think it's at a peg. I think the peg's at an angle, so it'll bend at this kind of angle, and then it'll bend forward and back. And then he does come with his accessory red lightsaber. I'm not going to zoom in too far in this review, but I do like doing that on my other channel. Or this channel. You know that. I show all the detail that I can. This metal chain reminds me of the new Tech Noir that we did get with the Nappa Ultimate Tech Noir figure. Which, if you haven't seen that review, go check out that review. That was a pretty nice review. Of course, this figure, for me, was very cheap. I paid all 5 of the rest of the figures in this series. The Black Series with Jabba the Hutt, and the one on like the bike, you know, the clone on a bike. I know what Star Wars terms are, I just don't know what that thing is. So, yeah, that thing, and then I got all that with Jabba the Hutt, and all 5 of these Star Wars figures, Luke, Jabba, TIE Pilot, Darth Vader, and Sand Trooper for $75, which, oh man, I loved that day that happened. $75. You can't even buy all 5 of just straight up these for $75. So, you know. And I think this actually can trying to get Darth Vader into a pose here to kind of accommodate the articulation and everything. You may hear my chair. My chair. Yeah, that swivel at the top of the leg helps, since the weird leg articulation. trying to figure out how I would pose this guy. Yeah, I'd pose him like this. And let's see if I can get him to stand pretty easy. I'm pretty sure this is going to take a hard figure to stand. Maybe, yeah. Since his articulation's all plasticky, it's a little difficult to stand. I do kind of hate that. Hold on. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, come on. I can't quite get it to stand. I think we got it. So that's kind of like the Luke, I am your father. I mean, no, I am your father scene. Sorry, Mandela effect. But, you know. Sorry, that's kind of like the Luke, I am your father scene. I'm just going to call it that, because that's what I remember. I don't give a crap what the crap you guys say. You can be a hardcore Star Wars fan and say, no, it's always been no. I know what it's been for you. But, you know, this review's, I think, you know, he stands pretty simply. Not too difficult, not too hard. I got him to stand, so... yeah. Go over to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos, and thank you guys for watching.